And speaking of Intercontinental Championships, let's go back to the Feo side of the sexes as Dominik Mysterio takes on Penta. I know, Damascus Des, you are a big Penta guy. Listen, I'm a big Dominik guy right now. Like, I love what he's doing. I love the heat. I love how over he is. I used to not like I hated when he got in there because it just used to annoy me how he never got a word in edgewise. But now I love it. Like, he's growing on me, man. Like, it works. It's working. And to turn somebody like me this quickly, that takes bravado. That takes je ne sais quoi that Dom has. It runs in the genes, baby. 619. This is interesting because as I talked before, I'm going to kind of like maybe contradict myself a bit here when I talked about too soon, right? Too soon for Becky to take it from Lyra in the other Intercontinental Championship match that we're going to see at Backlash in St. Louis. I'm going to go out on a limb here. And I think this is going to be the match where we get the swerve. And I think it's going to build a rivalry between these two. I'm going to go put it on the table and say that Penta is going to defeat Dominik Mysterio and become the new Intercontinental Champion. Vincent Kennedy Bucci, what say you, sir?
I am stuck on this one. I'm very stuck on this one because at WrestleMania, I went with Penta when I had a 12.5% chance of winning. And I felt like he was ready for it. I felt like he had so much momentum and was doing so well. The Dominik win we did not see coming. And there's a part of me that wants to think Penta will win, but I know as long as Dominik is still in the Judgment Day, it's going to be hard to take that belt off of him because he's got the Judgment Day to help him. So there's only two ways this could end. One, Carlito and everybody gets involved and Penta gets screwed. Or Finn Balor screws Dominik over. The question is, which one is more likely to happen? Are they going to pull the trigger now or are they going to drag this out?
God knows they've been teasing it. God knows they've been teasing this. Like, deliver.
And take forever to pull the trigger on it.
Yep.
That's the thing. There have been times where WWE has teased the turn and never does it. And then there's times where they tease it and they stop doing it. And then by the time it happens, they're so late to the party, you're just like, meh. So it doesn't have as much oomph to it. So I don't know what they're going to do here. But as Desmond said before, they saw the organic push that he got to the point where Triple H had him run back out to celebrate. So I think Triple H is very high on Dominik Mysterio right now. And because of that, I'm going with Dom to retain.
Safe bet. Very safe bet. Damascus Des, what you thinking?
I am going to go out on a limb here using the same logic but coming to a different conclusion. I think Triple H realizes that Dom is getting more and more over with the fans, and they're booing him less and less and starting to cheer him. I mentioned it before. I see a face turn coming. And I think the only way to make this happen is we've seen over the last several months Dominik accidentally screwing Finn Balor out of IC titles time and time again. I think Dom doing that move to Finn, hitting that splash and getting the win when Finn was trying to win the match, I think this is the moment we see Finn Balor finally turn on Dominik, screw him over, and this is the moment that makes face turn for Dominik Mysterio, and we're going to see Finn Balor versus Dominik Mysterio. And I think that is the push that Dom needs. That being said, that would make Penta the champion. Now the question is, do they want to take the belt off of him, or do they want to have Finn Balor attack him after the match? That's the question I'm stuck on. Because the smart move the smart move would be for Finn Balor to wait until after the match so that he has to face Dominik and not Penta, who is genuinely the way, at least the way it's portrayed, he is genuinely the better competitor. The way it's portrayed. I'm not saying anything about their actual ability, their talent, or whatnot, but just the way it's portrayed. Dominik is still an up-and-comer. Penta's a bit of a veteran. He's been to other companies, but he's a bit of a veteran. Oh. I think it's too soon to take the belt off of Dominik. He's not going to lose it in his first defense. So I think Dom wins, but we're still going to see that turn with Finn Balor. I think at Backlash. This is WrestleMania Backlash. Technically, Dominik screwed Finn Balor one too many times at WrestleMania. And I think this is the moment we're going to see it. The best case scenario for Dom is that he wins the match and then gets attacked afterwards. It's possible he wins the match by disqualification when Finn Balor attacks Dominik. But I think Finn Balor is attacking him. I think Dominik is walking away with the title because it's too soon to take it off of him. I do believe that Finn Balor will be the one to take the belt off of Dominik.